So I saw a video of a guy comparing Monster to brake cleaner to clean his workbench, and the Monster seemed to work way better than the brake cleaner did in that video. But you know what? I figured I wanted to try that for myself, and today I have some Monster and some Simple Green. I'm going to be cleaning some car parts and see how the Monster does compared to the Simple Green. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a motor mount here, and it's covered in exhaust soot and some oil and grease, and it's really gross. So for this side, I'm going to spray it with some Simple Green, and that'll set our baseline. We'll turn it on, give it a few sprays. And I believe you're supposed to let it soak for a little bit, so I'm going to let it sit here for a few minutes, and then we'll come back. It's been a couple of minutes, so now I'm just going to wipe it down. Seems to be okay. I imagine after a couple of rounds of this, it would do much better than just one, but you know, we'll see how the Monster compares to this once I get this done. Yeah, definitely did not take it all off at one go, but to be fair, there was a lot of oil there, so guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty much all we're gonna get. A rag's full. Alright, so the next side, I'm going to try putting some Monster on this side, and we'll see how far we get. I imagine it's not going to do much better, because this thing is really dirty. And I'm actually going to put it on the rag, so as it's not spilling all over my workbench here. Maybe I will. You know what? I am going to pour it on. And then I'm going to let it sit for a couple of minutes, just like the Simple Green did. Put it under a rag so it doesn't leak everywhere. And I'm going to put just a little bit on. And we're going to see. Alright, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, it's been a couple of minutes, so let's wipe it down and we'll see what we get. It's almost like there's nothing there, it's just oil. Yeah, I don't think it did any better at all. I mean, I'm getting a lot out, but that's probably mostly because it's just so dirty. Just try putting some Simple Green on. Oh, this is already way better. Yeah, the Simple Green is definitely breaking down the grease way better than the Monster is. So I feel like that video I saw was false. Okay, so what I did was I wiped down this whole side with a dry towel as much as I could, and then I had two separate rags. One I sprayed some Simple Green on, and one I sprayed some Monster on. And on this side right here, this was a Simple Green, and on this side, that was a Monster. So as you can see here, Monster is not a very good cleaner, and the video I saw was definitely a hoax. So don't believe everything you see on the internet. So I tried cleaning a bunch more stuff off camera with Monster and Simple Green, and just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke when I was doing it on camera. And yeah, it's definitely not a fluke. Super Green is way better than Monster, and actually Monster isn't very good at all. So stick with drinking Monster. Don't try to clean with it. It's just silly. So don't believe everything that you see on the internet. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. So please feel free to try cleaning stuff with Monster on your own, and let me know in the comments and see how it goes for you. But for me, it didn't turn out very good. So I'll see you guys next time. And by the way, this turbo may or may not be getting installed pretty soon. So stay tuned.